Today's episode's brought to you by Babbel. Babbel's gonna help you learn all them languages. Also, today we're brought to you by Honey. Honey is gonna save you money when you shop online. Now let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody! It's time for Conch and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. Before our recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up! It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the episode of Conch and Crendor in the morning.
It is exciting time.
You know what? I kind of almost believed you there. Kind of almost.
That's good enough for me. Yeah, exciting time.
Exciting times to be alive is what it is.
Woo.
All right, maybe too exciting.
Yeah, that's too much.
You suddenly became an owl. You were like, woo, woo, woo.
What's going on? Hello.
Hi, hello. Boy, I don't even know where to start. I got usually there's some weeks where I got nothing.
Right.
And then some weeks where I am just filled with not rage, inconvenience.
Okay.
Like, I'm not mad. I'm just like, boy, I gotta complain to Crendor about this.
Oh boy, I'm ready.
I do have a problem. It's strictly a glasses person problem. If you have glasses, you gotta keep them suckers clean. And those of you who don't, you dirty. You nasty dirty. You nasty dirty, and I'm judging you. But in an effort to keep my glasses clean, I always have, those little glasses cloth things or some lens cleaner or something. It's always around. And I was pointed to online this product that's supposed to be the next evolution in glass cleaning technology. I'm not going to advertise the name of it, but the best way to describe it is imagine tweezers, but at the end, instead of tweezers that would pull at something, there's two little pads, and the pads are supposed to go around your glasses, and then you squeeze it, and then it is supposed to clean it. It not only does it not work, it makes it way worse because it just smudges around all that. It just makes it worse. And so I was like, oh, well, maybe I have to spray stuff and then do that. And then all it did was make the pads damp. So, I mean, good on this company for trying to do a thing. Bad on me for falling for it. But what's even funnier is that after, I assume, I'm going to say 12,000 years of glasses technology, really the best is still just a microfiber cloth and some spray. Who knew?
It's always the most simple thing.
Thing was at the mall, and it was $12, and I bought this thing. That was $12 I'm never getting back. What a giant waste of money this was. Thing sucks. So that sucked. And then, oh my God, same day, I'm at the mall. I decided to meet up with some friends, and they say, yo, we want to go to this restaurant that's in the mall. I'm like, cool, there's a lot of great places in the mall. The place we decided to go into the mall is this, it's a pretty fancy restaurant that is known for its alcohol, right? Like the beers and stuff that they craft brew and things.
Yeah.
But every time that we're there, every time I go there, they always get my order wrong. Every single time. I must have gone to this place over my time living in LA 100 times in 12 years. And it's not because I want to go. It's because everyone's like, oh yeah, man, we can go there. We can get a flight of beers. We can do this. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to say no to that.
Right.
But the food sucks. And so we roll on up to this place. Once again, I sit down and I flip through the menu and I say to myself, I'm going to get that chicken sandwich today. I'm going to get a chicken sandwich and I'm going to ask for no ranch, no mayo, no whatever, but instead hot sauce.
All right.
Right? That's not a picky order. That's just, I don't want the white sauces and I want the hot red sauce that will make me hurt. That's all I want. Nothing else was different. Nothing else. And what I got when they brought it to my table, and I could tell immediately it was wrong, because as they brought it, first off, I wanted chips and salsa instead of French fries, right?
Yeah.
A pile of fries. I can see it coming down. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
All right. So I know they got that wrong. Then, as they placed it in front of me, the sides of the bottom bun and all this like goopy white, maybe blue cheese, I don't know what it was, all over the side, like ranch or something. Not a speck of hot sauce to be found. Like, okay, great. So all you did was drench this piece of chicken in ranch. I have no idea what this sauce was because I didn't take a bite.
Is this like you sit down and then the waitress takes your order plate?
Yes. Yeah.
Did they like write it down?
You would think. Again, let me just state, this happens every time. I don't think they take custom orders, or they don't even like, I don't know. I don't know how they work back in the kitchen, but no one else ordered anything special. They just got what was on the menu, and theirs came out fine. So I asked politely, hey, can you, I didn't want any of this. I wanted the they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, of course. Take the food back. 35 minutes later, still no food. And everyone else around me was trying to wait and be polite. But no, I was like, just eat. It's fine. So 35 minutes later, the waitress finally returns and is like, what happened to your food? I was like, you took it back to the kitchen to get me new food. She's like, I'm so sorry. We're really busy today. If I did a 360 scan of the room, there was like 4 people there, dude. It was not busy.
They might have like one person there normally. It was a packed house.
How this place stays open is beyond me. Again, it's got really great beer. I'll give it that. I'm not going to complain about that. They do like made in-house things. It's amazing. But the food, again, sucks so badly. And so I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. Everyone's already done. Like, you can just get rid of the food and I'll just get something in the mall. Like, the mall has, it's the big mall that we went to that's outdoors.
Oh, yeah.
So there's like plenty of places to eat. Yeah. Not even worried. The food court alone has many great options. So I was like, yeah, it's what, don't worry about it. Just take mine off the bill. I'll pay for my booze. We're good. She's like, all right. I'm so sorry that you didn't get your food. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. And then she leaves. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, comes back with the check. And right there on the check is my food not removed. And the worst part is because as a group, usually when we go out, we just all sort of throw in our cards and don't really take the time to look over the receipt. We just kind of throw our cards in.
Right.
And thankfully I did, because I was like, they're going to get it wrong. I know they're going to get it wrong. And there was mine. So she comes back and she tries to take the cards. I'm like, hey, before you do that, can you remove the chicken sandwich? She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. So but I'm being very polite. I'm being just like kind and just like a nice guy. Like, yeah, just if you could remove that, that'd be great. She's like, oh, yeah. I'll be right back. She leaves, comes back, new check. Of course, this time it's removed. Everything seems fine. I'm like, all right, okay, we're good. As we go to leave, a dude walks in with a bag, a carryout bag, places it on the counter. Clearly he picked it up, I guess, for a to-go order. I don't know. And he's like, you got this order wrong. My chicken sandwich is super spicy. I didn't want super spicy. I wanted it to have ranch on it.
The mystery's been solved.
Mystery solved. I got all my answers. But if anything, it made it worse because it was like, how do you mistake ranch for... I don't... Yeah, that place sucks. That place is the worst restaurant ever. It upsets me tremendously.
Yeah, like I can get it if it's like packed, but if there's like not that many people and they're still like messing up, it's pretty bad. At least you got food, I think.
After that, I went to the food court and I got a what is that thing called? I don't want to say teriyaki chicken, but it's, there's like always in the food court, the Japanese restaurant,
yeah, that one.
where it's like the chicken plus the rice plus the cabbage and carrots and stuff. That, you know what? That was delicious. So I don't think, damn, that's always good. Plus the guy there, he looked at me and he was like, I'll give you more chicken. I was like, thanks, man. He's like, you know what? You could use more chicken. I guess I had a vibe of like, I watched all my friends eat lunch and I sat there like an idiot drinking.
You knew, man. You knew.
You can sense it. That's why they're the best. That's why you don't mess with that food court life.
Yeah.
And also, as I'm sure you know, I am obsessed with deciphering the YouTube algorithm and all the analytics and all that stuff. So I spent a lot of time, not just this week, but over the last month or so, just really deep diving. And I discovered a fun thing that I like to do now, which is find brand new YouTube channels and just watch them and see what happens, see what inspires people, see what people like, what people don't like, from a fresh, totally, like, these are new sub 5,000 subscriber channels that have 1 or 2 videos that were created in the last, I don't know, 30, 40 days. And so I've been watching, 5 or 6 different people just to see what their process will become, what they're going to do, maybe trying to figure out on my end a little more information about how the brain works. You know me, I'm that guy who loves that kind of stuff.
Right.
So this brings me to our favorite topic, ASMR, because one of the people I found is a brand new, fresh out the gate ASMR artist or whatever they're called. And she is one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my entire life. Just gorgeous. But I guess she decided that ASMR is the thing she wants to do with her life, and she's going to use her gorgeousness to make great clickbait thumbnails. It seems to be the requirement for ASMR. If you want to be successful, you must be beautiful as well, right? There has to be a little bit of like, this is sexual to every ASMR. I don't care what anyone says. It's what it is, right? Someone in your ear going like, that's sexual. I don't care what's going on. And that's why the hottest ones always succeed. Anyway, doesn't matter because I'm not necessarily concerned about what content she's making. I just want to see the frequency of how much she makes it, how long the videos are, what the thumbnails will be. I just want to see what her creative process will be in these initial starting days. Because it's been 12 years for me. And honestly, I don't remember what it was like starting out. And more importantly, I know that I had a leg up because there were so few people. And the people I was competing with, we all kind of became friends and we helped raise each other. And so it was a different experience. There's so many people out there, and in this case, so many ASMR people, that how do you get noticed? And that's why I was like, I'm going to follow her and see what her career becomes. So I add her to my list of brand new internet talent that I'm like, okay, how are they going to manage this? And her first video is, whatever. Then she makes a second video, and the second video is her doing that like, good night. Good night. I'm going to tuck you in now. Good night. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That video gets 500-some thousand views. And I was like, whoa, okay. Maybe she cracked a code. Maybe it's about something about what she was doing. And then I saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail is like overtly sexual. And I was like, okay, sex still sells. Good to know. But that tells me nothing new, right? It's a beautiful woman. People click just to see what the vibe was like. What's going to happen next video? Is her next video going to draw traffic? Because she doesn't have a lot of subscribers. Like, just because she got 500,000 views doesn't mean people subscribed.
Yeah.
Right? And then she proceeds to do multiple mukbang videos back to back. And maybe the highest one is like 30,000 views. Again, thumbnail, the clickbait, she's looking gorgeous. There's I understand. But the videos themselves are truly awful. Just like really gross. She has the like gain all the way up, so the munching is like it's so bad, dude. It's bad, but it's hilarious. I'm watching this laughing my ass off because it's hilarious. I'm like, yo, this is fascinating to watch because it's very obvious she wants to do that. She wants to do the because she does mukbang back to back to back to back.
Right.
Where it's just her eating. And she's eating different foods on stream or whatever it is on YouTube. And no one seems to like it. Then the follow-up video is her making another ASMR video. It's got an extremely flirtatious thumbnail. The video is one of those ones where it's like, I'm your girlfriend and I lay beside you in bed and wish you good night. So it's her like laying in the bed looking at the camera and stuff. I knew immediately this was going to be a success. But behind all that, I noticed she didn't seem to be having nearly as much fun. It was so obvious. She liked the mukbang stuff. She liked talking about the food she was eating and doing that whole thing. But her doing the flirtatious stuff that sells, she wasn't feeling it. And then she did another flirtatious video. And I realized she's going through a thing that a lot of streamers and YouTubers and whatever go through when they have to determine, do they be themselves or do they create this persona that sells well that they then can earn money with and have a job with? I don't know. I wonder if she'll end up being a more overtly sexual streamer or if she'll just be like, I like food. Food is fun. Right? I don't know, but I'm in to watch because I love this kind of stuff. I love getting answers.
Well, have you gotten any answers? You said you started this search because you wanted answers for algorithmic questions.
Right now, the answer, you mean like overall answers, not just her?
Yes.
I mean, overall answers, I think I'm trying to formulate some sort of hypothesis, but I don't think I have the answers yet.
Right.
The idea is when someone, at least in my mind, when someone joins either YouTube or Twitch or whatever, they do so with great intentions of having fun and just exploring it. And maybe they think about making money. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, it always ends up in burnout because that initial, oh my God, this is amazing. You get that rush of endorphins and things. People seem to care about you. Or when people do seem to care about your content, now you're in it. Or when money comes in, suddenly it's like, I can make money. Oh my God, let's make more money. And you keep pushing yourself and pushing yourself and pushing yourself till eventually you burn out. And I'm just right now watching these brand new people to see where does that happen? If it does happen.
I'd say that for some people, but some people, their video style is only fitting to making like only like 1 or 2 videos a month.
Oh, yeah. Those are an entirely different type of person, though, right? The idea that someone can see all of the potential for the fame and the money or the whatever and commit to doing 1, 2, 3, 4 really quality videos a month rather than doing a video every day or a video as much as possible. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And those people, what about the person that makes a video every 4 months and it's, 2 hours long and it's in depth? And what about them is different? Are they doing it for the money or are they doing it for the creativity? And if they're doing it for the creativity, what are they doing to supplement their creativity? Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they probably do.
Then I would suspect they'd have to have some sort of Patreon backing. Because
Yeah,
YouTube as an algorithm thing is not going to reward you for putting out 2 pieces of content to their platform. It'll punish you for that.
I feel like it used to be like that, but I don't think it's like that anymore.
Do you have an example?
Yeah, so I watched Eddie Burback talk about ghost kitchens this week. And it was fantastic.
Well, of course you did.
But he's made, that was his 6 days ago. It's got 2.9 million views. 3 months ago, he did I Tried to Bowl 2 Perfect Games in a Row in Wii Bowling. That got 1.1 million. That was one of his lower viewed videos. 8 months ago, he did I Ate at Every Rainforest Cafe in the Country. That got 6.5 million views. I watched that. That was fantastic. Then
sounds like what he's doing, though, is the same thing that like Mr. Beast does, or the people that are very, very big where they do spectacle videos. And so spectacle videos will always find an audience because saying, I ate at every rainforest cafe in the country is something people will click on.
Exactly. Well, that's my argument. And it's that if you want to do that type of thing, you want to hit the algorithm, you don't have to make videos all the time if you just do something like that.
Right, but I'm saying that I don't think he's doing it for the money.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he's having fun with it.
And that's the difference is people who are like, oh, I can make money and this can be my job. They get suckered into that game of, well, now this is I got to keep working or I'll be broke or I'll have to get like a real ass job, Yeah. And so they get suckered into that grind. The people who are making a video like once a month, that's because they love to make videos. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of my thing. I think those are the best videos on YouTube right now. Like anytime,
I would agree completely.
Anytime you go to like your homepage and you see all the recommended thing, like most of them are that type of thing, or stuff that you're interested in. But I think we're so used to the gamer culture, which was like pump out 3 videos a day, let's plays, like all this stuff, and like that, like the algorithm doesn't like that either. Because most of the time, if you're doing that, then some of those videos aren't going to do well, and then you're just not doing well overall. I think you enjoy watching people burn out because you yourself burned out, and you enjoy the relatability, and seeing others burn out makes you feel some sort of relatability with them.
I think it's more than that. I think it's the idea that I am trying to not just get relatability, but to understand it. Again, this is why every time we talk about it, it's like, it's not don't make it your job. Do it for fun.
Yeah. Which,
it'll kill you.
a great pivot point. I started, because I love these types of videos so much, like the Eddie ones I was mentioning, I was like, how can I incorporate this into my style of videos? And so I've began working on one, and I've filmed a lot of it already. And so I've said it, I've hinted at it some places. I'll tell everyone here. I decided to make a level 1 undead character and go from Tirisfal Glades to Booty Bay. But everyone's like, well, that's just easy. Like, people do that all the time. They make running of the gnomes as a thing where people run. I was like, no, I'm doing this on a hardcore server. So if my character dies, I have to restart it. And let me tell you, I did it, and it was a journey. So now I got edited, and it was, man. So, you know, that's the type of thing where then I can make a video and be like, I ran my level 1 hardcore character across the continent, right? And then people be like, wow, I want to see him do that. Like, it's something you can click on, and even if you don't care that much about WoW, you'd still be like, you know, or if you used to play WoW, right, you could still click it and be like, oh, that's interesting. I know these things. So that's what I'm doing. I'm starting to go into that, because I actually think those videos are fun, as long as you have fun making them and they're not just being pumped out just because.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think that's a solid idea, and more importantly, it should be a good solid goof.
Yeah. Did you see? You probably didn't even see it, but he did the video on ghost kitchens. I don't know if you know about ghost kitchens.
No, I don't know anything about the fact that you said ghost kitchens to me. I was like, yeah, that's a Crendor thing. That's all I thought.
As soon as I saw that video, I was like, what the shit? So I watched it. Oh my God, dude. It's insane. You need to watch. So
tell me about ghost kitchens.
Ghost kitchens. First off, what do you think a ghost kitchen is?
A haunted kitchen.
No, but I knew you'd say that.
Oh, wait, no, that's a lie. I know exactly what it is.
All right.
Ghost kitchens, this is how I know this. During COVID, when people would use apps like DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever, there would be restaurants that would appear that would be like, Bitch and Chicken.
Yeah.
And like, I know there's not a restaurant named Bitch and Chicken.
Yeah.
There was some kind of article or something that I read where it was like Steve Aoki's Pizza and like 5 other pizza chains all made their pizza in the same kitchen that was it was some other thing.
You're correct. That is what it is. So essentially, it pretty much is that. It is a kitchen that creates food out of one kitchen, but for like 40 restaurants.
That's
like,
that's crazy.
It is insane. And so, like, literally, the one kitchen had like 40 restaurants. And so, not only is this terrible for health and safety violation reasons,
sure,
with like allergies and cross contamination, but it's just like you think you're ordering food from like this local place or something, and it's just, you know, like sometimes it's just chains. Like they actually had, for example, it was like Old Man Johnny's Italian pasta, right? And you're like, oh, Old Man Johnny cooked up some pasta. It's literally just Olive Garden.
That's oh my God, what was it? There was going back to the pizza. There was some restaurant during COVID, and I bet you could, if you're listening right now, I bet you could Google this. But it was called something like Chester's Pizza or something like that, and it was just Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yeah,
it was just they're selling Chuck E. Cheese pizza through the app. That's crazy.
Yeah, and so all these are also through the like DoorDash and all those, right? And so they get people from that, 'cause people like, you know, I'll order from this place. It looks like a local place, and then boom, you just ordered like Chuck E. Cheese or you ordered Olive Garden, right? So it's a way for these big chains to kind of sell you and pretend that they are something they're not. And then There's also the things like the Beast Burger, right? Mr. Beast and all that. But
Why did I know Mr. Beast was 100% involved?
Oh yeah. So that's pretty much what Mr. Beast Burger is he literally like gave the ingredients to all these restaurants so that any restaurant can make it, but now it makes it so like when he orders it in the video, it's like it looks nothing like what he expected to get. So it really depends on what restaurant you're ordering the Mr. Beast Burger from. And then on top of that, there's all these things.
Was Mr. Beast in the video ordering the food?
He was not.
Oh, so the guy who did the video ordered a Mr. Beast burger, and it came and it looked nothing like what it was supposed to look like.
Yeah, like literally.
Sounds like me when I go to restaurants in the mall.
Yeah, like essentially, like the restaurant you went to would probably be a candidate for it. Like they would have the option to get a Beast burger there, and they'd have like the ingredients, and then you would order.
Deep in my core.
Yeah.
Deep in my core, I believe that is exactly the case. There's no way. I mean, that could have been what was happening while we were there. Because there was only 4 people, and they're like, we're really swamped.
Yeah, it's possible. They're just a ghost kitchen.
Yeah, maybe.
So that was a really interesting video. And then by the end of it, you realize it's pretty shady. But it's mainly just...
What is the shady part of it, besides the fact that it's lying about where the food's being made?
That's the shady part.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally ordering food from a place you think is like local or somewhere, and it's not. And the fact that like it doesn't even say anywhere like, oh, this is actually Olive Garden if you're ordering it and it's from Olive Garden. Like you don't even know. And like sometimes he would get it and he'd be like, oh, I ordered, this thing, and it would come in like a box from that restaurant. Like it would literally be like, oh, I ordered this like bitchin' burger from the Burger Bitches, and it's literally just like Red Robin. It like came in a Red Robin box. So it's like
that sounds right.
The fact that like you do that, it's like that shouldn't even be a thing. Like it should just be Red Robin, and it's just flooding the app with unnecessary filler so that they can try and make more money. So it's dumb.
So I just need to let you know, because now I'm obsessed with finding out where Mr. Beast burgers are.
Right.
According to articles on the internet, this has probably changed, but when this came out, which would have been 2021, early 2021,
right,
this is a quote: a portion of Mr. Beast burger branded burgers are made in kitchens run by Buca de Beppo.
Yep.
That sucks, dude.
Yep.
That is awful.
Yeah, so that's why it's just you don't even know where your food is coming from when you're ordering through which is why I never really use those. I literally just order from a place I find, and then I order through their website usually, or call it in, and I just go pick it up. Because I don't trust it.
Now, there's an entire series of articles about ghost kitchens now. I think you've sent me down a rabbit hole. I'm not okay with this.
Yeah. No, you gotta watch the Eddie video. It's great. It's really good. So yeah, that was...
Oh, is this video with him and Mr. Beast has his hand on his shoulder? Yeah, all right.
It.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. So that was a great video. And then, did you see the streamer awards?
No.
I didn't either.
I saw that they were happening because apparently Twitter loves to include when people like things on my timeline now, which is awesome, just the best. Thanks. And so yeah, I get to see that.
Yeah.
So I knew they were going on, but I just don't care.
I don't care
at all.
It's I don't care about actual award shows as well, like the Hollywood ones. Yeah. So like, why would I care about a streamer? It's literally just like a big rich people popularity contest.
It is. It's even worse than that. It is a very select group of rich people.
Yeah. It's also just like a clout thing. It's also a lot of the people in those things are just trying to like go up the ladder.
What's crazy to me is, that is absolutely true. But what's crazy to me is that I saw people that I know in the industry as a whole posting, headed off to the streamer awards, and they're like people that work at Riot. Like, you don't even
Yeah.
stream. What are you doing? Why are you? This isn't like a cool. There's nothing cool about this. This is the least cool thing there ever was. They're like, can't wait, and they're all dressed up, looking nice. And I'm like, if you're Pokimane, then sure, you go, because that's like your crew and it's your vibe
Right.
and it's like a social. But if you're like the software engineer at Riot, why the hell are you there? It doesn't make any sense to me.
They probably go just because they probably want to meet a lot of streamer people. Like, I guarantee they're probably fans of a lot of these people. They're just like, dude, I can meet them.
That would be like me as a fan being like, I can't wait to go meet Tom Cruise at the Oscars. Like, that's never happening. Why would I think that? Why would I think that's the thing that would occur?
Tom Cruise isn't playing your game.
Touche.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I think we've been in this industry for so long. You know, you get jaded to it. You just kind of don't care. I mean, most of the people that are going to these things, you know, they're like the hip Zoomer streamers, not like the old prehistoric people.
I disagree. A lot of people, you know what? Maybe for the women are hip Zoomer streamers. All the dudes, half the dudes there are old as shit, and they look like a mess. Nah. If anyone ever says there's not a double standard, no, the internet's full of shit. I watched the dudes show up, they all look scummy and dirty. All the women are beautiful, and they're dressed up in gowns and stuff, and all the guys are like, hey, watch my stream.
Yeah, well,
like,
they're...
all right.
If you see it, they're also the streamers that are just like the, you know, drama streamers and like crazy, like, you know.
Great example. Hold on, I have a photo for you.
All right.
Where did I put this thing? It might have taken it at home. Oh, son of a gun.
Genius.
Anyway, I'll tell you the story.
Right.
So I saw on Twitter that our dear pal Sam responded to some dude who was one of those gambler streamers that got booted off of Twitch. And said gambler streamer was like, hey, you all should come over to Kick. I have no idea what Kick is, but
I don't either.
he said, you should come over to Kick. And I was like, what the hell is this? And he had a picture. And on the picture was his dashboard. And on his dashboard, it said he made $12,000, $16,000, I don't remember what the number was, something $1,000 in a month. And Sam responded with a like, oh, you know. I was like, all right, well, if Sam is thinking this is something big, and this guy's saying this is something, I gotta check it out. So I went to Kick, and it is basically a bootleg Twitch, except on the platform, the first, second, and third things of most popularity were gambling, sports, which I think is maybe people just watching sports or gambling, or I don't know how they're doing that legally, and then just chatting, followed by bathtub/pool streams.
Essentially, if it's banned on Twitch, you can stream it over here. So that sounds like what it is. If it's banned on Twitch and you want to stream, you go there.
The number one streamer is Pulling Baddies Live.
It's pulling baddies, dude.
Pulling Baddies.
I mean, this literally just looks like Twitch.
Remember how they were like, Twitch got its info hacked?
Yeah.
This is like they paid for that hack to get it looks exactly like Twitch.
Yeah.
The only difference is this is like evil Twitch. This is like Twitch's goateed brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Twitch is bad. I wouldn't trust this at all. The fact that they're trying to lure people to come to the site with big payouts, it's big payouts to, you know, people who, like, one of the people on here is Trainwreck. Trainwreck was incredibly popular for casino stuff.
Right.
So, like, I don't know that I trust that, but
To me, it's literally just it's like a streaming site for gambling. Like, that's what it is.
yeah, it's all the stuff that Twitch was like, we don't want to mess with that because that could legally come back to bite us in the ass. This website was like, we want our ass ate. That's what I think this website is saying.
They want their ass ate.
They want their ass ate. Kick, we want our ass ate.
I was gonna bring up your one tweet.
Uh-oh, which tweet is this? Oh, boy.
I got confused. It said the easiest way to tell if there's a content drought in your game is the number of drama videos appear on YouTube increases.
It's true. It's factual.
Like, what's an example?
The reason why I tweeted that is in the Final Fantasy 14 community, it's been relatively chill, right? It's been like pretty chill. And then when a bunch of, I don't know, at the end of 2021, when the new expansion came out, a bunch of new people joined the community, like a bunch of big time YouTubers. Because before then, admittedly, Final Fantasy 14's community wasn't that huge when it came to content creation. And so a lot of people joined the community. And when they joined as content creators, they had to create content. You know what that's like. It's the same grind we were just talking about, where you have to make stuff. And so since that time, Yoshi P, the director of Final Fantasy 14, has said numerous times, it's why I like the game. He said, look, our game is not a kind of games as a service thing. We're not attempting to keep you online playing all the time. Go play something else. You don't have to, you can drop your subscription. We'll be here when you come back. It's totally fine. That's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to create grinds to keep you online all the time. It's fine. And so I think a lot of people just don't understand that, and they complain about there's nothing to do during this patch, and I'm so upset that I beat everything in 3 days.
Those are the same problems WoW had for forever.
Yeah. And I think it's because a lot of WoW players joined the community during Shadowlands, and the ones that stuck around still have that same vibe of like, I'm gonna make a 12-minute video where I complain about a topic that is truly unimportant, right? And lately, another great example is in the most recent patch, they added as what is basically a goof, a thing called a Lalafell high chair. And, just Lalafells are like gnomes, little tiny people.
Yeah.
But the high chair is made to look like a baby chair. And it's clearly a goof. And people are so outraged. And at first I thought they were mad, for comedy's sake. They were like, I'm so mad. And they were just goofing. But people, I guess, are really mad that the first time they get a chair that's Lalafell sized, it looks like a baby chair. And so, videos are starting to get made. And then because the videos are being made, people are reacting to the videos. And then those reaction videos are being uploaded. And those reaction videos are sparking more outrage. And now there's all these videos about, the drama in the community. And then people are reacting to the drama videos about the drama in the community. And it's just like, this is truly, we joke about your videos being non-content. This is truly non-content. This is truly unimportant, not real, doesn't matter. And I had the realization that this only happens when there's nothing really to talk about.
Right.
If we had a bunch of shit to talk about, they'd be making videos like strategy videos and boss kill videos and videos how to farm this thing. And instead it's like, here's me reacting to this 20-minute rant this guy had about a baby chair.
I mean, at the same time, people are watching.
I'm not, in no way am I saying that no one cares and no one's watching it. What I'm saying is that you can tell your game has no content right now when people start making videos like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a fundamental fact.
Yeah.
It happened in WoW. It happens every time, right? People didn't make WoW videos analyzing, why the jailer sucks so bad when there was stuff to do. It's only when there's not stuff to do that they have time to sit there and be like, God, this sucks.
Yeah. It's the roller coaster. You got everything, go up, having fun, and then it crashes. There's no content. It's like, what? And then it goes back up, and then you're like, you don't have to do anything, but at the same time, if it's your job and you're like, hey, this thing's going to get me like 300,000 views from talking about a high chair, you're probably going to make that video.
Yeah. Cynical as shit, but yeah.
That's the internet life.
I hate it.
And he hates it.
Yeah, I want to be on, like I told you, my end game, sitting on a beach, earning 20%, not doing a thing. Having some like beautiful woman in a hula skirt serve me a drink, and then like me complaining about the people in front of me blocking the sun. That's really what I want my future to be. Get it out of the way! That umbrella's blocking the sun!
And the people in front of you They're just filming, and they're like, old man yells at us on the beach. You won't believe. What's up, guys? This old guy has been yelling at us to get out of the way. He wants his son.
You move your
It is
umbrella.
unbelievable. Like, comment,
What are you doing?
subscribe.
You recorded a video.
It is. I
was on
hate the
internet
older
before you were
generation.
born.
They don't get it. They don't understand drama videos.
I was here before you were born. I respect your elders. Thanks for the mojito, sweetheart. Now respect your elders. Damn it.
Like, comment, subscribe. Share. I don't know. So yeah. That was my week.
Good week. Good solid week.
Good week.
Well, you know what else is good?
Whoa.
Saving money with Honey.
Ho ho.
How do you feel when you get a deal? Do you feel smart? Do you feel lucky? Do you feel excited? How would you feel if you got a deal that was like kind of a surprise, right? You were just surfing the internet, you saw something you wanted to buy, and then bloop, a thing pops up and it's like, hey, I can get you that for the cheap. And you're like, oh, Honey, what? For me? It's like, yeah, I got you. Honey is a free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and will apply the best one to your cart. So imagine you're going to one of your favorite sites and you see something you like. Honey oftentimes will pop up and be like, you could probably get it on this other site for cheaper, which is awesome. But more importantly, if you're like, no, this is the site I like, and you go to check out, Honey will pop down and say, do you want to apply coupons? And if you do, it'll scour the internet and find the best one for you for your purchase. And then you watch the prices drop. We just had to do that for some, oh man, I needed to buy some stuff because I have a dream of making salsa, and I wanted to get a tomato plant and a jalapeno plant, right?
Yeah.
And I was convinced, don't start at seeds, get a plant that is already alive, and then just grow that thing so you get the tomatoes and stuff faster. Man, we had a cold snap here in LA. That plant had a bad couple of weeks. That guy, it was pouring down rain, it was freezing, it was hail at one point. So the tomato plant is having a rough time. He is wilted, he's hanging over, he's like, please, son, please. So I had to invest in some sort of indoor lighting system to get him going again because it's still pretty chilly outside. So that was something that Honey helped with. It's great. It's great. I think in that purchase alone, we saved like $30. Doesn't just work on desktops either. It works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari on your phone. Save on the go. Honey's going to save you money. It's that simple. And if you get it, you're supporting us, and that's pretty cool too. Go to joinhoney.com/Cox to get it totally for free. That is joinhoney.com/Cox. Also, today we're brought to you by Babbel. Babbel is the best way to learn a new language. And if you're like me, keep updating your knowledge base in that language and practicing, preparing for a time when you're probably going to have to use it. If you're out there trying to travel this year or you're looking for a new job, nothing is better than going to a country and knowing how to get around and speak the language, or updating your resume with a new language that looks really good, especially in our multilingual, multicultural world of today. Look at that. That's called selling it, baby. Thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons, you can feel confident no matter where the new year takes you. With Babbel, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson, so you can start having real-life conversations in a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Other language apps use AI in their lesson plans, which is garbage. Babbel lessons are created by over 150 language experts and voiced by real native speakers, not computers. Their teaching method is scientifically proven to be effective. They've got 14 languages to choose from. Speech recognition technology helps improve your pronunciation and accent. And Babbel gives you multiple ways to learn. Podcasts, games, videos, stories, even live classes. Plus, it all comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. So, start your language learning journey today with Babbel by going to Babbel, Babbel.com/Cox. That's Babbel, Babbel.com/Cox to get 55% off your subscription when you once again go to Babbel.com/Cox. Babbel, language for life. All right, Crendor, let's go chapter 7. Let's go down the traffic out there.
Oh boy, it is the traffic. And here we are in the traffic. Well, we're not actually in the traffic. We're flying above the traffic. And right now, it's actually not looking too bad. Usually I say there's crazy traffic out there, but right now, pretty smooth sailing out there unless you're on the 53. That thing's backed up. But aside from that, we're all good. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. Now let's go over to weather. How's that weather out there?
Weather. What is this? Sofia, not pronounced like the name, Bulgaria.
So not Sophia.
Correct. The country where during the 9th century, the Cyrillic alphabet was created. The city was once a Roman town called Serdica. Nowadays, there's lots of food options, from shopska salad to kebapecheta to banitsa or doner. Active nightlife, popular destination for shooting of Hollywood movies.
What? What you just said? If you just put like a Russian accent on it, like
great for
we
Hollywood
also
movie.
have Donner and the popular destination for shooting of Hollywood movies.
That's like a promo on a website or something. All right, here we are. Sofia City, Bulgaria. 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 29 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 67%. Pressure 30.19 inches. Visibility 10 miles. Wind 3 miles an hour. Dew point 22. UV index 0 of 10. Moon phase waning gibbous. 6:42 a.m. sunrise. 6:30 p.m. sunset. Which, by the way, daylight savings time. Woo! Gotta love it.
Not a fan. It messed me up today. Messed me up.
It messed me up too. Just keep it. Why are we still doing this? It's dumb. It's stupid. There's like states that don't do it, states that do it. Just make it a thing.
Agreed. Completely agree. There's no, you're not going to get any argument from me. I'm over it. Especially when they steal an hour from you. Not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
By the way, Sophia, it is Sophia. Like the so is more important. Is
right.
What it looks like online. So it's like Sophia instead of Sophia.
Sophia.
I think that's what they were implying by it's not how it. I don't know. I have no clue.
I see. Okay.
I tried, man. I tried.
I found. Look at this. This is restaurant Vodenitsada. There you go.
Send me them links.
Restaurant Vodenitsada.
Yo, this place looks amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't. Do we even have restaurants like this here in the States?
If we do, they're like few and far between.
Wow, this place looks like it's from a land before time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is amazing looking.
It's like a medieval cottage or something. I don't even know.
It really is. There's like a river and a forest in the back.
Yeah.
This reminds me of when I was traveling cross country with my parents, and it was so that they could move out to LA. I was helping them move. And we were in the middle, I think, Oklahoma or Kansas or somewhere. And my mom was like, I picked out dinner for us tonight. We're going to a farm. I was like, what? We go to this farm in the middle of nowhere, drive up. Their basement is a restaurant. And it was delicious. There was a bunch of other people there. It must have been a known commodity. Delicious. Had the exact same vibe.
Damn. Yeah, I love this aesthetic.
Big fan. Also, I'm a big fan of this plate of food that I see here that looks like just meat from around the world. Look at this thing. They have the longest, swirliest sausage I've ever seen.
Oh my God, they really do.
That is like every piece of meat they could come up with is there.
Oh my God, yeah, this place looks amazing.
It does look good. Everything about this looks great.
Yeah.
This would be a spot. Oh my God. So the inside has this vibe of like you're in someone's like Nana's basement. But the outside, holy majoli, look at this. I would love to sit outside. I bet you can't do it often, but I love it.
Oh yeah,
It looks like a Disney restaurant. It looks fake. There's like a river running through it.
Yeah.
And then there's like a bunch of tables. Man,
like eat by the fountain.
here I am going to a restaurant where they can't remember my damn order.
Well, they did remember it. They just gave it to someone else.
Touche, yeah.
This play, look at this play. This is like a medieval church bar.
Is this? Man, yeah, it really is. It's almost like other countries have like a history.
Nah, that can't be it. There's no way.
It's wild. Big fan. I love this. This is the exact same vibe of that one bar that I went to in Poland that was in the dungeon of a bridge.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that.
That was amazing. Like, the walls were painted the same way. Like, here, it's sort of religious drawings and, like, dudes drinking. But, you know, in Poland, it was like a half-naked Viking riding a dragon, which is pretty cool. So, you know, to each their own.
Yeah. Man, they got some crazy restaurants.
Also, looking at some of the dudes in these photos,
yeah,
they're either supreme drinkers or in the mob. There's no in between.
Yeah, there's one guy. He looks like he's been working in the mines for like years, and drinking after working in the mine.
Oh my God! I see a guy who I'm pretty sure is who you're talking about.
Link it just so I can see if you're.
Hold on, is this guy? This dude is just my favorite guy in the world.
It is. I knew it. I knew it as soon as you said it.
That guy looks like he's seen some shit, but he's ready to eat.
He's seen some shit, but he's drank a lot of shit too.
Yeah, life doesn't faze him. He phases life, man.
Well, that's the weather.
All right, let's go to sports.
Sports. Over at sports, we've got basketball. You still got the Bucks in first, Celtics, 76ers, Cavs, Nets, Knicks. Then the play-in teams, the Heat, Hawks, Raptors, and Bulls. As we close in on the end of the season here, over in the West, you got the Nuggets, Kings, Grizzlies, Suns, Clippers, Warriors, with the Timberwolves, Mavericks, Lakers, Jazz as the current play-in teams. Over in hockey, you got the Bruins, Maple Leafs at the top of the East Metropolitan Division. You got the Hurricanes and the Devils. Central, you got the Stars and the Wild. And Pacific, you got the Knights and the Kings. And then baseball, still spring training. Football, Aaron Rodgers seems like he's going to get traded to the Jets. Jalen Ramsey got traded today to the Dolphins. Whole bunch of offseason action happening. Derek Carr signed with the Saints. And that's sports.
Okay. What is our fact of the day?
Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
We got, you can buy a flying bicycle.
Like a real one?
I don't know. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi novel, but British inventors John Foden and Yannick Reed have come up with a bicycle that actually flies. The Explore Air Paravello is composed of a folding bicycle and a lightweight trailer that contains a biofuel-powered fan motor. The motor turns the fan, and with enough of a runway, it can reach up to 25 miles an hour in the air and 4,000 feet in altitude. While the inventors were unable to reach their funding goal to produce enough Explore Airs for wide availability, they are offering their inventive services through bespoke production.
Does it work, though?
I don't know. There's a picture of it flying. There it is.
It's not nearly as cool as I thought it was going to be.
And it's not like it's just a bicycle that flies. It's got like a big ass like hang glider thing attached to it.
Hold on, cool dude.
Okay.
Because what you sent me is not what I just discovered 5 days ago.
Oh.
March 7th. Look at this. A brand new world's first flying bike hits market for $500,000.
What the shit? That
And it
is like
looks
a James Bond villain drone vehicle.
It looks like a snowmobile, except it has a James Bond drone. Yeah. It's like you got snowmobile bottom, but the top looks like one of those drones that a normal person could buy at, I don't know, Walmart, just giant size. And then the rest of the snowmobile is on the top of that.
That is insane. That is something like an evil villain is going to buy instantly.
Oh, man, there's a YouTube video. This thing is called the what is this? The Arwin's X Turismo? That's a terrible name. World's first flying bike. And it is a dude flying on a bike. He's doing it over water.
Right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind. This is fake. Time out. They showed a clip of this guy flying. That is not real. That is not. There's no way that's real. That's. All right. I don't know if I believe that. The man did like a 90-degree turn in air while on a bike. That's not real at all. That can't happen.
I mean, it is far better than whatever that other one is.
Yeah, the one Crendor sent me is literally a bicycle with a giant fan on the back and then a parachute.
Yeah.
Which in my mind, it makes more sense. It's like, yeah, you're parachuting off a thing and you use the fan like you're on a fan boat. No, this one is legit just a giant $500,000 drone.
Yeah.
Don't trust it. That's going to get you killed. At least you have a parachute in the other one.
Yeah, that's true. Man, that is something. Well, I guess those exist.
Yeah, they do.
It's your fact of the day.
All right, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. At Key West's annual conch shell blowing contest, the winners really blow.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. It's not false, but...
A Canadian woman and a pediatric cardiologist from Georgia won the men and women's contest at Key West's annual conch shell blowing contest using different techniques to impress the judges. Brian Cardis of Macon, Georgia, played the Jimmy Buffett song Fins on a pink-lined conch shell with holes so it can be played like a flute, while Carol Whiteley of Ontario, Canada, blew a long, loud blast with her shell to best other competitors. Cardis said he began blowing the marine mollusk shell 10 years ago during a family visit to Key West, adapting techniques he learned playing the trumpet as a child. Quote, "You sort of have to just buzz your lips when you're blowing into it. You have to make a noise with your lips in order to generate the sound." Whiteley says she plays the shell at her riverside home to celebrate sunsets. Can you imagine? You're just out like watching the sunset. Like, it's be a nice, relaxing sunset. You just hear.
I was gonna say something, but I think you said it for me. But the idea, because she blows it at sunsets, but like, I don't necessarily need to know what the people who participate in this event look like, because I already have a pretty good mental image of like every aging hippie that ever was. Like, it's like, I blow it to honor the sunset. Like, yeah, okay, of course you do.
Other winners. Oh, wait. Judges evaluated entrants ranging from children to seniors on the quality, novelty, duration, and loudness of sounds produced. Other winners included Michael and Georgian Watcher, a couple from Avon Lake, Ohio, who performed a conch shell and vocal duet parodying Elvis Presley's Hound Dog that drew cheers and laughter. The conch shell, an enduring symbol of the Florida Keys, has been used as a maritime signaling device in the region for more than 2 centuries. The island chain is nicknamed the Conch Republic. The contest was conceived by the Old Island Restoration Foundation in 1972 and took place in the garden of Key West's oldest house museum.
I don't know why it just took till right then for me to realize, oh yeah, and Key West. Well, of course. So it's not just aging hippies, but aging hippie pirates also is there. Aging hippie biker pirates. It's pretty much what I'm imagining now.
Yeah, aging hippie biker pirate. Which it makes a lot more sense when you picture that, to be honest.
If you Google aging hippie biker pirate, I guarantee it's going to link you to somewhere in Key West. Some biker bar where it's like women can only enter topless and guys must dress in pirate outfits.
I did search aging hippie biker pirate, and there are some interesting results. Very interesting.
I knew there
results.
would be.
Yeah. So I mean, there you go. If you didn't know that existed, now you do.
Now you do. All right. Well, that is it for the show. Thanks so much for listening and watching. I'm enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We've got socials. You got your youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. Listen to all these episodes over there. Give it a like, comment, subscribe. Give us your weather request. Hit the bell. Be notified when these go up. Also, go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. New animation up over there. You should go check that out. Also, we're on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. We're a lot of places. Check out our main stuff. We got youtube.com/JesseCox, youtube.com/Crendor, Twitch TV JesseCox, Twitch TV Crendor, Facebook JesseCox, Facebook Crendor, Twitter JesseCox, Twitter Crendor, Instagram Notorious Cox, Instagram Crendor's Taken, TikTok JesseCox, TikTok Crendor, youtube.com/Warhammer Crendor, patreon.com/Crendor, patreon.com/JesseCox, youtube.com/Cox Clips, youtube.com/Cren Clips.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. That's it. And as always, to be continued.